Coach, this is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fin direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Here's Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before 10. Goff now looking to throw. He gets it to Cooks. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's
very quickly.
Now it's Trubisky. Well, the two men come together, and he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he's able to take this one back. After the interception, here's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And to the 40.
You actually feel his pain a little bit, but the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's... That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And
interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And able to get it across the...
Dynamic guys in the league, so even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Trubisky up on 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he went from the gun. It's Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they...
like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll take the...
About hitting him in the first half? Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask.
Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. And
the football, but in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
From the red zone now, Goff. Pressure, and he's taken down. 19. Back to throw, Goff. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And they'll bring him down at the... second quarter. On 3rd and 1, it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely... Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him playing very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one looks good. It is.
Things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make...
nowhere to escape, and
make a run, as we just saw there.
Here's Goff. This pass complete. On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And he's going to be taken down. So far, these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back?
Just played thus far. To be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Here on 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. And it falls in. They try right side here. Gurley. Gets through, and now an opening. And they're going to be... on 1st and 10, Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Things you get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a
time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know...
Now it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
Think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score...
Brandon Cooks. Pass the 20. Touchdown, Eller. Of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jack.
Now Trubisky to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will bring it back. It's a play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. Here's Trubisky. Oh, he got position on him, and he
Proud to make the play on the football.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown. A shotgun snap for Goff. Got him in on the right side. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He gets it to Cooks.
Chip and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. Could have been running that football. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense is able. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. No gain. It'll be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense.
Now it's Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky try to find a late score. Here's Trubisky to throw. Completes it to Miller. And he'll get it up to the... They're going on fourth down. It's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. No risk, faster passes, and they're going that fast. Any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to end. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes. They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create
hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here.
And that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes. Get out of there.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.